Stop. Do not drive another mile until you hear this. You see that sign on the side of the road? The one screaming $29.99 oil change. It looks like a bargain. It looks like a way to save a few bucks in this economy. But I'm here to tell you that sign is not a coupon, it is a trap. Welcome back to Cryptic Vector. Today, we aren't just talking about cars. We are talking about highway robbery that happens right in front of your face while you sit in the waiting room, drinking stale coffee. Here is the reality. The industry is terrified you'll figure out. The quick lube business model is broken. They literally cannot make a profit on a $30 oil change. The oil costs money. The filter costs money. The labor, the rent, the insurance, it all adds up to more than what you are paying. So, ask yourself, why would a business lose money on every single customer? Because you aren't there for an oil change. You are the prey. And that cheap oil change is just the bait to get you inside the kill zone. Once they pop that hood, the real game begins. It's a psychological operation designed to extract hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars from your wallet. They know you don't know what a dirty air filter actually looks like. They know you're afraid of your car breaking down on the freeway, and they weaponize that fear. They call it the upsell, but that's too polite. It's extortion. If you value your hard-earned cash and you want to ensure your vehicle and your family inside it are actually safe, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. It tells the algorithm that we are tired of being ripped off, and it helps get this warning out to people who are about to walk into the trap. Done good, because we need to talk about the clipboard. You know the one? The mechanic walks out, wiping grease off his hands, holding a clipboard with a checklist. He looks concerned. He sighs. He says, "Hey, your oil has changed. Oh, we noticed something." That sentence right there, that is the sound of your bank account dying. But here is the secret they don't want you to know. Half the time, the problem they noticed doesn't even exist, and the other half, they caused it. I'm going to tell you exactly how they fake the damage, and the specific words you need to say to stop them dead in their tracks. Let's start with the most common lie on that clipboard, the air filter. Here is how the script plays out. You are sitting there, scrolling on your phone, and the tech comes in holding a filter that looks like it was dragged through a swamp. It is black, caked in dirt, maybe even has a dead bug in it. He looks at you with pity and says, "Sir, ma'am, this came out of your car. If we don't change this, your engine is going to suffocate. It's only 40 bucks. You look at that disgusting thing and you say, "Yes, change it immediately." Congratulations, you just bought a filter. But you might not have needed one. In the industry, we call this the prop. Some dishonest shops keep a genuinely filthy air filter in the back room specifically for this moment. They walk out, show you the prop filter, get your approval, and then, if you are lucky, they actually put a new one in. But sometimes, they just put your old, perfectly fine filter right back in and charge you for the new one. And even if that dirty filter was yours, do you know how much that part costs at an auto parts store? $12. They are charging you a 300% markup for 30 seconds of work. But losing 40 bucks isn't the end of the world. What comes next is much worse. The fluid flush. This is where they move from petty theft to grand larceny. They will tell you your transmission fluid is burnt because it looks dark, or your coolant is breaking down. They will urge you to do a full system flush for $150. Listen to me closely. Do not do it. Most modern cars have sealed transmission systems designed to go 100,000 miles without being touched. If you force flush a high-mileage transmission that hasn't been serviced in years, you can actually dislodge sludge that was holding the seals together. You drive out with clean fluid, but 500 miles later, your transmission slips, fails, and you are looking at a $4,000 repair bill. The quick lube tech doesn't care. He got his commission on the flush. By the time your car dies, he's already upsold 100 other people. And it gets more physical. Let's talk about the impact gun. You know that loud ZZT sound you hear coming from the bay? That is the sound of incompetence. To save time, lazy technicians use high-powered impact wrenches to tighten the drain plug on your oil pan. That plug is supposed to be hand-tightened with a specific torque setting. When they blast it on with an impact gun, they strip the threads. They destroy your oil pan. But here is the genius part of the scam. It won't leak immediately. It will hold just long enough for you to get home. Or it will stay stuck on there until your next oil change when you go to a different mechanic next time. He won't be able to get the plug off without breaking it. You will blame the new guy, but the damage was done months ago by the kid at the quick lube place who was in a rush to go to lunch. They are banking on the fact that you don't know how your own machine works. They are banking on your silence. I want to know if this is hit close to home. Go to the comments section right now and tell me, have you ever been shown a dirty filter that just didn't look right? Or did your car start acting weird right after a routine maintenance visit? Type yes if you felt that gut feeling that something was wrong. I read every single comment because your stories are the ammunition we need to expose these practices. Because while losing money hurts, the final secret I'm about to reveal isn't about your wallet, it's about your physical safety. There is one specific thing they do, or rather don't do, that can cause a catastrophic failure at 70 miles per hour. And they are legally protected when it happens. You need to know how to check this before you drive off the lot. This is the kill shot, the mistake that turns your car into a paperweight in less than 5 minutes. It's called the double gasket disaster. Here is what happens. On top of your oil filter, there is a small rubber ring, a gasket that creates a seal. When the technician takes the old filter off, sometimes that old rubber ring sticks to the engine block. It doesn't come off with the filter. A careless, rushed, underpaid technician won't check. He will just grab the new filter and screw it right on top of the old gasket. 2 gaskets. It feels tight. It looks fine. But the second you start that engine and oil pressure builds up, that seal blows out. It doesn't just drip, it sprays. It pumps all 4 or 5 quarts of your engine's lifeblood out onto the pavement in seconds. And here is the worst part. You won't know it immediately. You will pay. You will drive off the lot, and you will get maybe 2 blocks away. Your oil light will flicker on, but by then it is already too late. Your engine is running dry. The pistons seize. The rods snap. Your engine destroys itself from the inside out. You might think, well, they have to pay for a new engine, right? Good luck with that. Remember that piece of paper you signed before they started working? The one with the tiny gray text? You didn't read it. Nobody reads it. But you effectively signed a waiver limiting their liability. They will claim the gasket failure was due to pre-existing conditions or part failure, not their negligence. They will drag it out in court until you give up. So, how do you survive the quick lube trap? You need a protocol. You need to stop being a passive victim and start being an active inspector. Here are the 3 rules you must follow every single time before you even hand over your credit card. Rule number 1. The dipstick verification. Never ever leave the bay until you have personally pulled the dipstick. Do not let them show it to you from 5 feet away. Wipe it, dip it, and check it yourself. Is the oil actually clean and amber colored? Is it filled to the correct line? If it's dark, they didn't change it. If it's low, they are lazy. If it's too high, they are incompetent. Make them fix it while you watch. Rule number 2. The idle test. Before you drive off, start the car and let it idle for 60 seconds in the parking lot. Step out of the vehicle. Look underneath. Do you see a puddle forming? If you see drips, shut it off immediately and scream for a manager. That simple look underneath can save you $10,000. Rule number 3. Own your air filter. Stop buying filters from them. Buy a high-quality filter online for $12, throw it in your trunk, and change it yourself in 2 minutes. It requires 0 tools. When they try to show you the prop filter, just smile and say, I handle my own filters. Watch their face drop. You just took away their easiest profit margin. The automotive world is a jungle. It is designed to prey on the ignorant and the busy. They are counting on you being too distracted to check their work. They are counting on you trusting the uniform, but you don't trust the uniform anymore. You trust the data. You trust your own eyes. If you want to survive in a world where everyone is trying to reach into your pocket, you need to stay ahead of the curve. We are building a community of people who refuse to be victims. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Most people will scroll past this video and go get ripped off tomorrow, but not you. You are now part of the few who know the truth. Stay skeptical, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cryptic Vector out.